Previously on the No U-Turns show, four friends set out from Olympia, Washington on a road trip down Highway 101, headed for Mexico.
Hello. I just went to the restroom, and this poor woman in there, South African, she didn't have the door locked, and it's a unisex toilet, so I just gave the knock, dunk, hello, no response, so I open it up, and I waited a good 10 seconds after, I waited a good 3 seconds after I gave the knock before I opened the door. Anyways, we had a nice little chat afterwards. A bit awkward though.
All this happened in about the last, the minute that he's been gone away.
Yeah, I met this guy from Poland. He's on a FZR1, which is a motorcycle. And I was like, hey, how's the riding today? And he's like, oh, it's really nice, this and that and the other. You get this really thick Polish accent. I was like, what's your accent? And he kind of looked at me reluctantly, like, and then he's like, from Poland. I was like, just, and then he gave a little smile. Then I got to the toilet and surprised the South African woman. Hello.
The rest is history.
And then I came over here.
And then we carried on with episode 3, From Here to Mexico, of the No U-Turns show. Having completed our tour of the Redwood State Park, we carried on into San Francisco.
We have just reached San Francisco, where there's like this big golden bridge, which is actually red.
We are at the Golden Gate Bridge, a historic landmark worldwide, and a monument to ivory throughout the world.
Certainly the scenery was indeed quite picturesque. However, the high winds afforded us a much more interesting opportunity to play silly buggers.
Behold, long yard.
We are at the Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco.
What can you do?
We can do it!
Really?
Yes. We can build boats like that one over there. That way. The Americans are actually prolific submariners. Not many people know this, but the Germans are famous for their U-boats, obviously. But the Americans, it was very, very key to them regaining kind of power over shipping lanes in the Atlantic, but especially the Pacific, was their use of submarines. Effectively modern-day pirates.
At the Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, they have an old-time classic arcade, and it was quite interesting to see what people thought was fun back in the day.
Did you lose?
Weedy and Noah were eager to take up the opportunity to show this machine just how strong they were, but ultimately they were kind of made fools of.
You're not going to hold them back. We need more money.
It is believed that this amazing mechanical man gets his super strength from his special Mexican wrestling mask.
This guy's invincible. I'm talking about.
I did the heavyweight first, and I lost quite a bit of skin off the elbow, which you can see. I don't know if you can get a shot of that or not. But if we look down here on the pad, I am actually leaving my DNA behind for CSI.
For anyone else who wants to check it out.
Another fantastic facet of San Francisco is the great variety of food that you can find, whether it's from these fishermen corner stalls or from other restaurants.
Here we're trying this world famous clinch. I wouldn't say world famous. Apparently it's the best in the US. This is the first place with clam chowder in a bread bowl.
No trip to San Francisco would be complete without sampling the very strange but quite delightful hippie culture. I think I can safely say that Weedy and Noah didn't have too much trouble fitting in with these people. Weedy because he really did quite look the part. And for Noah, well, he had kind of a suspicious knowledge of these dances, which would lead one to conclude certain things. Before too long, though, we were kindly asked to leave. So we went to Chinatown, my favorite part of San Francisco. Whenever we're in San Francisco, we eat at Noon and Home's Chinese restaurant. It's the best place there.
It's not very often, but still.
Twice. If you're ever in San Francisco, go to this restaurant. It is amazing.
Cheesesteak Factory, San Francisco. You just gotta do it. This is why. That's me. I'll see you guys later.
After Weedy had made himself thoroughly sick from eating an entire cheesecake, we left San Francisco and carried on towards Santa Barbara. It's important not to neglect personal hygiene while on the road, and Weedy kind of had his own special way of doing that.
That's what I'm talking about. Some good bread, potato chips, mustard, ketchup, or tomato sauce as we call it. Fantastic.
A great way to save money on road trips is to stay with friends. Not only do you get free accommodation, but you can steal all their food.
Just getting up in the morning and we're gonna go out and have a nice surf with Leo. He's coming down the stairs right now. Woo! In Santa Barbara, California.
We'll try just guessing where we're going.
Pedestrians don't even have the right of way for bicycles.
Noah?
There's Leo driving. How's visibility?
I don't know, we'll find out. There's definitely a bit of swell. Right here we're protected. So we have these islands in front. It's a foggy day so you can't see them. So it protects us against the storms and the wind. So the trade-off is we don't get a lot of swell because it's protected, you know, hitting the island. The rest of California might be getting a huge swell, and here it'll be, you know, just quiet and calm. So you need the right direction of swell in order to get it, you know, through the channel in order to hit hard here. But what's great is when we do get swell, the conditions are perfect. It's pretty much always calm and glassy, no wind. So we're waiting for the swell, whereas Northern California is waiting for the weather to calm down for good surf.
We got pretty small boards, so we'll see.
Makes it more difficult,
Small waves today, and they're not a lot of power, kind of mushy, but we'll go have some fun anyways. Deal and scream for each other.
Let's hope we don't get our heads cracked on the rocks.
Yeah.
Surfing's a wrongly named sport. It should be called paddling. That's what you do. So,
right.
Let's go paddling.
Unfortunately, you can't stay and have fun in some of these places for as long as you'd like to. We've got to keep on getting more miles. But first, time to repack the car. As you can see here, even with the fast music, we still take a really long time to pack the car.
This thing has been a freaking curse to us the entire time because this is Jared's. and see it goes on the cup. It's a cover for the steering wheel, and you turn the wheel, but the wheel doesn't turn. This thing just turns because it's like 1 inch too big. So we won't tempt him anything, but it's gone. Leo ended up giving us the surfboard to take with us as we head south, and he said we could keep it. So yeah, there it is on top of the car. Sweet. Today we are really on the receiving end because we have just been given a free wetsuit that fits all 3 of us, actually.
We were also very fortunate to find this tent, which looked exactly like our old tent, and after we dried it out, we rolled it up and thought, hey, let's take it with us.
Behold, a cork tree. Ooh. Oh, that does feel really good. The only way I can describe this. Oh, wow. Oh, I love it. Look at that.
I don't know how well it would burn though. What do you think?
Probably pretty good. Let's take some.
This is how we start our fires on a road trip.
Well, look at this. This is half coming off. You know what you can do? I'm totally ripping off someone else's technique, but I'll show you later. But you put like kindling and stuff, and then you roll it up like that inside the cork or whatever else like bark you can get, and then you blow on it, and it's like a wind tunnel for your firewood, for your fire, whatever. The birds are angry. I'm helping it shed. That's all I'm doing, because it gives the other branches underneath a chance to breathe. Look at this stuff. You know how I could describe it? It's kind of like, you know that. Oh wow, it's so amazing. Yeah. I bet people just stand here all day just poking it. But it's, the only way I can describe it, you know that stuff that a big green wedge of stuff that you use for potting plants. You stick plants in them. But that, you know the way you can squeeze it? I always used to break those things whenever I saw them, just spend my whole time digging them with my nails. But anyway, that's kind of what this is like. Look at this, it's flaking off everywhere. It's like, wow. I'll leave that one.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to blame Weedy for the keys being locked in the boot of the car there. It was totally his fault. I was not responsible in any way. Fortunately though, he used to be a locksmith, and so he has a special skill set which came in very handy to us.
So, the lesson learned is always have a couple of bobby pins in your hair.
Yes, actually I should probably wear some.
That noise I hear right now is the straps that we have attached the surfboard with. I think I'll show you out here. Just turn the radio player. It's the front one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the front one. I stop it when Ah, that's better. It just didn't tighten it enough. Super. Good job, Noah.
Before we left Santa Barbara, our friend Leo took us to see the secret local swimming hole. A little hard to get to, but pretty cool.
Everything's fine, don't film me. It makes me look like an idiot.
Always wear the right footwear, everybody.
Apparently I had not received the memo and was not properly attired for the occasion.
Good job, Joe.
Alright, let's go.
It really is true that no guidebook in the world is as good as local knowledge.
Not as cold as the Pacific. It's just my raw butt cheeks on the way down. Oh boy, it almost went down without even planning it. It's hard to film it.
We began to lose the light and we had to end our adventure. But that's always the way with road trips. You can't stay as long as you like, and you have to say farewell and move on.
Always good to see you, man.
For sure.
Yeah, thanks for having us and taking us out surfing and sliding and
Yeah.
everything. Good times.
That's great.
We've made it as far as LA. Noah has a friend here, Sunshine, so we're gonna stay with him, and he's gonna take us around to see some stuff. So if we can find out where he lives.
Give him a ring. It's right here someplace. We're on Mountain
It's on this street. We just can't figure out the numbers.
I think it's here, but there's like no place to...
There's nowhere to park either. It is super hot here. I think that...
I'm just thawing out.
I think that we should go back north because
Just
I'm sweating like a pig here.
Yes, oh, I see you on the roof. There he is. Check it out. Okay.
Sunshine.
Right on. Right on. Good stuff. See you in a bit. What's up? Hey. Nice free couch you got here.
It's always nice when, like, it's not your friend, so you like share hugs or shake hands.
This is Weedy.
Hey, how's
Nice
it
to
going?
meet you.
And this is Jaren. This is Sunshine,
Hey, man.
guys.
How you doing?
And yeah.
I can totally use this. I haven't got it before.
How does it smell though? Does it smell better than the that hotel?
Oh, it smells amazing. It smells like a woman in a perfume store has rolled around in it. Perfume store chick.
I'm not going to attempt to explain this. It is what it is.
Get out of my face!
The British man is driving behind us. We're on our way to the Hollywood whatnot now, with Sunshine. And the guys are in the car back behind us, and Weedy's driving, and he's kindly requested that we indicate before we turn. They're very precise, the British.
Left, over.
Thank you, White Rabbit. We copy your instructions.
10-4, over.
Sunshine is he is an EMT and works for AMR, driving the ambulance, so he knows the streets of LA quite well. Of course, he tends to drive like he's driving the ambulance as well, while we're driving the truck.
We almost got rear-ended.
That's great.
It would have done more damage to his car than mine.
Sunshine took us to see Hollywood Boulevard, and wouldn't you know it, apparently they heard we were coming, so they rolled out the red carpet.
Do you know there's a Hollywood premiere going on right now?
Yes, I saw a big red carpet, and there's all these people around here. Winnie the Pooh. We share dyslexia. Still call it.
We were so distracted by all the lights and dazzle that someone else swooped in and stole our red carpet moment. Something called the A-Team or something.
I should have brought my heels.
We love Access Hollywood! Can you sign the
I would like to say he just got to bump Rampage's fist. It's never like
Compliments of Sunshine. Made it all possible.
Sunshine's got to bump fist with Rampage Jackson, the UFC fighter, who is also B.A. Baracus in this in an upcoming A-Team. And we've just been here having a blast, totally unprepared, just rolled up and premiere, whatever, we're on a road trip, let's do that. I've been waiting 20 years for this, so this is unbelievable to be here at the premiere. It's just awesome. It was really good time. Sunshine's going to be awesome in the morning, screaming for Bradley. It was a long time.
We made eye contact. He winked at me.
He winked, I saw it. You forgot, you were like, freaking Hollywood!
We were totally going to do this this thing where like we're on Hollywood Boulevard and we're like, that's where all the tourists go, and then we're gonna go and find some other cool stuff and be like, this is the real LA. But then we showed up here. And I mean, all these crazy actors, and yeah, we got a bit carried away. It was pretty awesome, actually.
It's a bit shameful.
And all the actors were looking at our cameras because we kept like sticking about 2 feet from their faces on our big pole. I could have literally like hit Liam Neeson if I'd wanted to.
18 band, loyal fans come in. I don't want to touch it, the alarm's probably like explodes or something. Oh my god.
Get it! You got it!
I touched it.
Next time on the No U-Turns show, Wheatie stalks some blonde. Noah runs out of shirts. Jaron gives more culinary tips, and the boys get chased by tornadoes. Buy our stuff.
My life is complete!